Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into the world of English idioms.
Yeah, those tricky phrases.
Exactly. You hear them all the time, right? So we've gathered some info on 10 really common ones. And the plan is basically to unpack them, figure out the meanings, and, see how you can actually use them.
Sort of a shortcut to sounding a bit more natural, maybe?
Yeah, getting more informed about how the language really works.
It's true. Idioms are like these little puzzles in the language. The words say one thing.
But the meaning is totally different.
Exactly. They really add character, personality to English.
So think of this as like your guide to unlocking a few of those secrets.
Sounds good. Where should we start?
Okay, first up, break the ice.
Classic.
Right. Our sources say it means starting a conversation, especially when things feel a bit stiff or awkward, like, I told a funny story to break the ice at the meeting, that kind of thing.
Yeah, just to ease the tension.
Totally. Super useful when you meet someone new, first day of class, parties.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's interesting how that image of ice works, isn't it? Like a barrier you need to get through.
Yeah, a social barrier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The history isn't super clear from what we have, but it probably just taps into that basic need we have to, connect with people.
Makes sense. Overcome that initial, hesitation.
Right. It's the accepted way to signal, okay, let's talk.
All right, next one. This one's kind of nice. A piece of cake.
Oh, I like cake.
Huh. Well, this means something is really, really easy to do.
Right.
Like, that math test was a piece of cake.
Meaning you aced it? No problem.
Pretty much. That feeling of just breezing through something. Easy win.
It's funny how often food pops up in idioms, isn't it?
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Well, food is usually comforting, satisfying.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe linking something easy to that pleasant feeling just works.
That makes sense. Comfort food, easy task.
Yeah. And you probably find similar ideas in other languages, too, even if the specific food is different. Linking ease with something nice.
Okay, moving on. How about under the weather?
Yeah. Heard that one a lot.
It means you're not feeling well. A bit sick.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I didn't go to work today. I was feeling under the weather.
Right. It's a bit softer than saying I'm sick, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. More polite, maybe. A bit indirect.
Well, that brings up a point.
Yeah.
Why do we sometimes use indirect language for health stuff?
Good question. Politeness. Not wanting to complain too much.
Could be. Maybe just not wanting to dwell on it. The origin is interesting, too, supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
A link to old sailing ships. Being under the weatherboard meant being on the side, sheltered from the storm, but probably feeling seasick and generally miserable down below deck.
Huh. So literally being in a bad spot because of the weather.
Kind of paints a picture of feeling weak or unwell, doesn't it?
It really does. Okay, next one is for anyone who studies. Hit the books.
Oh, yeah. Definitely use that one.
Means to study hard, right? Focus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like final exams are near. It's time to hit the books.
You can almost feel the effort in that phrase.
Totally. It's that dedicated study time.
And that word hit is quite strong, isn't it? It's not gently open the books.
Huh. No, it's definitely more forceful, like you're really attacking the material.
Yeah, it conveys that focus, that intensity you need sometimes when you really have to learn something. Makes you think about other idioms for hard work.
True. Okay, number 5 is a fun one. Let the cat out of the bag.
Ooh, the mystery cat.
Right. It means to reveal a secret, usually by accident.
Oh, okay.
So, she let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. Oops.
Surprise ruined. Got it.
Yeah. So you use it when someone spills the beans. Oh, wait, that's another one. But yeah, when info gets out too early.
It's a very strange image, isn't it? A cat in a bag.
Totally. Where does that even come from?
Well, one popular story, though who knows if it's true, links it to old market days.
Okay.
Apparently, sometimes dodgy sellers would try to sell a cat hidden in a bag, pretending it was a more valuable piglet.
No way.
Yeah. So if the buyer opened the bag and the cat jumped out, well, the secret scam was revealed.
Wow. Okay, that's a memorable story. True or not?
It definitely sticks with you. It really speaks to how secrets feel fragile once they're out.
Definitely. All right, next up for the late nighters. Burn the midnight oil.
Guilty as charged sometimes.
Yeah, it means staying up late, working or studying. For instance, he burned the midnight oil to meet the deadline. We've all been there, right?
Absolutely. Those last-minute pushes.
And this one feels quite literal historically.
It really does. It's a direct window into the past, before electric lights.
Right. People actually used oil lamps.
Exactly. So staying up late meant literally burning your valuable lamp oil through the night.
Huh. So it wasn't just time, it was a resource cost too.
Precisely. It captures that sense of dedication, maybe even sacrifice, need for those late hours, a different era of work.
Okay, number 7. This one might hurt the wallet. Cost an arm and a leg.
Ouch. Yeah, that sounds expensive.
It means something is very expensive, super costly.
Right.
Like that designer handbag costs an arm and a leg.
You're not kidding. It gets the point across immediately.
It really does. It's such a dramatic phrase.
It's hyperbole, right? Extreme exaggeration. Comparing the price to losing limbs. It definitely makes an impact.
Yeah, much stronger than just saying it's expensive.
For sure. Language uses that kind of exaggeration a lot to emphasize things. Wonder if other languages use body parts for high costs, too.
Good question. Maybe we'll look into that. Okay, idiom 8 takes us skyward. Once in a blue moon.
Ah, the rare blue moon.
Exactly. It means something happens very rarely, infrequently. Like we go on vacation once in a blue moon, meaning not often at all.
Right. It captures that feeling of rarity.
I always picture an actual blue-tinted moon, but that's not quite it, is it?
Not exactly blue in color, no. A blue moon, in the astronomical sense, is usually the second full moon in the same calendar month.
Oh, right. Which doesn't happen all that often.
Exactly. It's relatively rare. So it's a cool example of how a real, observable, natural event finds its way into everyday language as a metaphor.
Language borrowing from science. Cool.
Yeah. For things that just don't happen much.
Okay, nearly done. Number 9, spill the beans.
Hey, you mentioned this one earlier.
I did. It slipped out. It also means to reveal secret information.
Okay, so similar to the cat in the bag.
Very similar. Like, don't spill the beans about the birthday surprise. Same idea. Let the secret out.
Funny we have 2 such common ones for the same basic thing.
Right. Why both?
Well, there are theories for spill the beans, too. One connects it to, like, ancient Greek voting.
Voting with beans.
Apparently so. Beans were used as ballots, maybe white for yes, black for no, dropped into a jar. If someone knocked over the jar and spilled the beans.
The results were revealed early. The secret vote was out.
Exactly. That's one idea. As for why we have multiple idioms, maybe it reflects how important keeping secrets and revealing them is in, human interaction.
Could be. Or maybe they feel slightly different, like spilling feels more accidental.
That's possible. Spill the beans might imply clumsiness, while letting the cat out feels a bit more like letting something escape. Subtle differences, maybe.
Interesting. Okay, last one. Number 10, hit the sack. Time for bed.
Huh, exactly. It just means to go to bed or go to sleep.
Nice and simple.
Yep. Like, I'm really tired, I'm going to hit the sack. Super common, very casual.
It is common. Does sound a bit abrupt, though. Hit the sack.
Yeah, like the books one. Why hit?
Well, this one seems pretty literal, too, historically speaking.
Oh, how so?
Think about old mattresses, before fancy springs and memory foam.
Right. They were basically sacks.
Exactly. Often just large sacks stuffed with straw, or feathers if you were lucky.
Yeah.
So you'd literally flop down or hit your sack when you went to bed.
Huh. So just lying down on your straw bag.
Pretty much. Another great example of how everyday items and routines from the past stick around in our language.
Wow. Okay, so that's our 10. Break the ice, piece of cake, under the weather.
Hit the books, let the cat out of the bag, burn the midnight oil, cost an arm and a leg, once in a blue moon, spill the beans, and hit the sack.
Quite a list.
Yeah. Hopefully hearing about them like this helps folks feel a bit more, clued in.
Absolutely. And it's not just about knowing the definitions, is it? It's seeing how language works, the culture behind it.
True. Using them, or even just understanding them when you hear them, can make English feel richer, more natural.
Definitely. It adds another layer.
So here's a little challenge for everyone listening. Maybe try to use one, just 1 or 2 this week. See how it feels.
Yeah, slip it into conversation. And maybe think bigger, too. Like, how does understanding this non-literal stuff, how does it connect you more deeply to the culture?
That's a great point. Like, what about idioms in your own first language? What stories do they tell?
Exactly. What do they reveal about shared history or values? It's fascinating when you start looking.
It really is. Food for thought. Well, who knows what we'll dive into next time. Could be more language, could be something else entirely.
Always something interesting to explore.
Definitely. So until then, keep listening, keep learning. Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.